Okay, this is a different type of cleanup for fire debris. Because we're on a very steep hillside, it is required that a soils engineer, a structural engineer, as well as other city officials, including building and safety, are able to have a look at, analyze, and make decisions regarding how best to deal with, sorry, I have the hiccups, to deal with this type of situation. So what we have is a very steep slope, and you can see there are various stages that this house was built in, and there's very old footings, there's non-conforming footings, there's some newer footings, and there are areas that are just devastated by heat that will not work. So overall, this entire thing needs to be removed. However, it can't be removed without significant risk to the hillside moving. So all this concrete is left in place. Everything is cleaned by hand, and that debris is all moved down after it's been wetted to keep the dust to a dull roar. And that's exactly what we've done here. So this entire property was scraped by hand, everything removed, brought all the way down into this area, and then loaded into trucks and hauled off as fire debris. This is an example of a two-stage cleanup. Stage one being it passed through phase one into phase two, and the fire debris is removed. Now, part two of this cleanup will be after the previously mentioned people, engineers, soils engineers, and the city come by and issue a grading permit in order to support the dirt that's here, remove the concrete that's here in order to put in a new foundation. So this is an example of a property that has finished a stage one cleanup after phase one into phase two, now awaiting further analysis from a soils engineer, a structural engineer, potentially a civil engineer, and the city. So it started out looking like this, very similar to this. Now it looks like this, and then I suspect we're gonna drill shore and then remove all of this for the future project. All right, that's just what this one looks like. And then we obviously have some more metal to remove, and I'll get that out of here later today. But everything else is just waiting for instructions. So that's where we're at on this one.